Hey guys, Keith Solo here, back at you with another garage sale video. We're gonna hit 3 or 4 garage sales today. Got little Miss Jenny here. Let's see what we find today. So this garage sale is from several months ago now, but I do pick up those 2 little items right there. I'll discuss everything I pick up more in the summary. I passed on all the other stuff you see there. It was mainly looked like baby toys and stuff like that. There's also some shoes here. I do pick up 1 pair. If you can see, there's 1 decent pair there. And then there's a bunch of Christmas stuff. This is before Christmas. Not that it really matters. You can buy Christmas anytime. It'll sell all year. But I passed on all that for this video. I do see a little tub of plush along with those golf clubs. I go and look at the plush, but none of them are worth it. So I pass on those. So at that first garage sale, you also want to pick up 2 different items. Technically 3 different items. The first up was this Fisher Price dolls. Like the big version and the small version. I think I had these listed for like 35 bucks. Paid, I think, $1 for them total, something like that. But it's basically the small version and the larger version of this Fisher Price doll, Little People dolls. These are pretty good. Fisher Price has actually done pretty well for me in the past. Anytime I see older stuff like this, I think this was from it's from 2004, so it's almost vintage at this point. So these dolls are pretty old. They're 19 years old at this point, so I picked those up. Hopefully they'll sell pretty soon. I've had them listed for a little while now. I'll probably need to adjust the price a little bit, but the best item, y'all saw it, I didn't really point it out in the video or in the clip that I showed, but these Ariat boots, I think I have these listed for over $100. I think I paid 10 or 20 for them. This garage sale was a while ago now, probably a couple months ago. I need to adjust the price on these as well, but they're really nice boots. They might be steel toe. Can't tell for sure, but yeah, they're definitely, those are steel toe. So these are like work boots. Anytime you can find boots that are in decent condition, they're definitely worth the money picking up. Ariat, Justin, Tony Lama, a lot of those brands I've sold in the past for pretty good money. And this one's really nice condition. Like the bottom of these shoes are almost pristine, like they were never even worn. But this was the garage sale for this one. It's like a neighborhood garage sale kind of thing. This house was really nice. I should have taken a picture of the house and just thrown a screenshot in, but I don't think I ever took a picture of it. It was way back in the back of the neighborhood, and the house was like a 3-car garage, probably 2,000 or 3,000 square foot house, maybe even more than that. But yeah, that's it for garage sale slot number 1 for this video. Some decent profits. Let's say so. This garage sale is from December. It was right after I did my own garage sale the next weekend. I recognized like 2 or 3 of the people at this garage sale that had come to my garage sale. That's a bowl that I picked up. It looked like Pyrex or Fire King. And that little Avatar figure, since that new Avatar movie was about to come out, I figured it would sell pretty quickly. Still hadn't sold yet, but it was worth picking up for $1. And anytime I find something new in the packaging, I'm going to pick it up for $1. Also look at some hats and other clothes, but at this sale, all I saw was the toy and the Pyrex bowl. And there's a lot of stuff there that I probably should have looked up. Like that little pirate thing there was kind of cool. And there's also some other items that were pretty cool, but for this video, that's all I pick up. So at the second garage sale, y'all saw me pick up a couple items, 2 in total. That Pyrex bowl, which I don't know why I picked that up. I think it was Pyrex. It was either Pyrex or Fire King. I've seen people sell some stuff pretty well. I don't even know where it is at this point. It's definitely not listed. This was the cool item I found. This was right before the new Avatar movie came out. So this was back in December, I think, whenever I went to this garage sale. This is Avatar Jake Sully RDA. So it's like a little action figure of Jake Sully. I have it listed for around 29 to 30 bucks. It'll probably sell for around 25. I need to lower the price a little bit on it. But whenever I first scanned this one, I think I saw one that was selling for like 40 or 50, but it was a different version of this. So this UPC code must be universal in terms of it's all the characters that came in this one. But whenever I looked up the Jake Sully one, it was selling for a little bit less, but it's still worth paying. I think I paid $1 for this at that garage sale. So 2 items, not too great a value, but eventually I'll get around to listing that Pyrex bowl, and I'm sure it'll sell for 20 to 30 bucks, maybe somewhere in that range. If y'all know something about Pyrex, let me know what that one might be worth. I think it wasn't that big of a bowl. It's probably that big around, not big, but yeah. That's it for that garage sale. This was a fun garage sale. A bunch of clothing. I'm not going to show some of these in the summary, so pay attention to those. Those are pretty. That one's a pretty good one. That one's probably 15 to 20. It's an old vintage Chevy shirt. Those are already sold. My Child's. 2 of the My Child dolls. 1 Yum Yums plush, which are very good to pick up if you ever find them. They're made by Hallmark. And then that little guy, I don't remember what brand it was, but it was probably worth around 20 to 30 bucks as well. That was one of the coolest shirts. It's Elvis you dressed as the Grinch and sitting on a toilet that says Alabama. and a bunch of Harley Davidson shirts as well. A ton of Harley Davidson shirts at this sale. And I only paid $1 for each one of them. Next clip, which is the same sale, I'm going to show some electronics I got. That wasn't worth too much. The Sony is worth the most probably at any of these sales that I've gone to. Sony CD changer. Bunch of huge tote of clothes, which were free, actually. Really good to get stuff for free. And also pick up this little lava lamp you're going to see right up here in a second. Up there, that LSU lava lamp. And that's it for this. Here's the summary. This next garage sale may be the most I've ever found in terms of quantity for the cheapest. I got a ton of items at this garage sale. Mainly, I've already seen a couple of the solds in the past history. I'm going to throw them up right here. These are the two My Child dolls. Y'all saw them in that first clip. These both sold. One sold for $35, one sold for $28 plus shipping on Facebook. So they probably come out to about the same profit-wise because Facebook's plus shipping and eBay is just free shipping. So that was like the strawberry blonde and this regular blonde. Those are good. Those are from like 1984 or 85, somewhere in that range, maybe a little bit older than that. But if you ever find those, you definitely pick them up. Sometimes with the clothing, they'd be better, but I just had them, with no clothes or whatever. But they still sold pretty well. And then the best one was a Yum Yums plush, that Jelly Belly bunny, I guess you can call it, for $53. That sold on Mercari. So that sale, I had a sale on Facebook, eBay, and Mercari. Everything, one thing on each platform. And that was really good. I think I paid $1 for each item pretty much at first. That was the one where it was, the lady was supposed to have an estate sale and she never actually called an estate sale company. So the realtor was the one doing the estate sale. So basically everything was, let's get rid of it as fast as we can. One other thing I picked up, y'all kind of saw it in the clip. This lava lamp, it's like an LSU, well, it's not technically LSU themed lava lamp, but it is a lava lamp. I need to replace the bulb that it came in. I do have the stand. I'm not sure where it is right now, but it's somewhere over there in the kitchen. But this is like a LSU themed lava lamp, I guess you could call it. But that's probably, I couldn't find any comps on that at all because obviously there are none. It's not technically LSU themed, but really cool item there. I also found a ton of clothing, as y'all saw. Did y'all see the one where it was the Grinch sitting on the toilet and the toilet was Alabama? That one was kind of funny. Shout out Just Me Kathy, since she loves Alabama. I did find a ton of shirts. These are Harley Davidsons, basically $1 each. So really cool finds there. Bossier City is that one. This one is Aruba, so maybe Mexico. But yeah, these are all size like large, I think, maybe. Large or medium. That's XL. But yeah, go through them real quickly. This one's got a pocket tee. Harley Davidson Zooks in Des Moines, Iowa. This one's West Virginia. So a bunch of really cool, all of these Harley Davidson shirts. I think all these are Harley as well. One LSU shirt. And not all of them are, a lot of the shirts are vintage, but this one is LSU Tigers National Champs from 2019. So not all of the stuff is vintage. And also got this bag of this tote of clothes as well. This one might be vintage. This one's 2007 when LSU beat Ohio State. Shout out LSU to Ohio State, all the Ohio State fans. Second anniversary Whole Shot Saloon 97. So this one's a vintage t-shirt. Not sure how well it's going to sell because it's in Prairieville, Louisiana. So probably not many people are looking for a shirt like that. But it was still a cool graphic to it. I also got a lot of Chicos. This is Ralph Lauren Blair. I don't know if Chicos are in here or not. I don't think they are. There's Whole Shot Saloons. So maybe I can lot those up as like a tank top lot, something like that. I think all the Chicos are in there as well. Chicos were all free to me. I've sold Chicos decently well, lotting them up whenever my mom's giving them to me for free. So that's why I picked Chicos up. This is a quiz, like a Halloween / Thanksgiving themed shirt. That's why I picked it up. Let's see if there's anything else interesting in here. I don't guess so. Let's move on. Oh, there was one DVD in here. This is Billy Jack. So it's new and sealed, that's why I picked it up. At one point, I checked out on the last day, which was a Sunday, and the guy said, anything else you want is free. So I went back in and got all the Chico's clothing and that DVD and some other stuff. This is also stuff that was free. This is Tundra. I picked this up for free because it's Bose. So anytime I can pick up Bose, it's not that great of a remote. It's just Wave Music Systems. It's probably the first generation of it. But I did pick it up. Another remote for Frigidaire. I think that's for a fan. Yeah, fan mode. This camera is a Canon camera. It's probably not worth much. I think it's film, but you never know. Anytime I see a tape measure like this, I'm going to pick it up because I'm always losing them. You can never have too many tape measures in the business we're in. And then some other stuff. This little cherub, or whatever you want to call it, it's not that cool or anything. It's just fads and frames. It does have a barcode made in China, so it's probably not worth very much. Maybe I'll take it to like an antique booth. And I don't even know. For those that have an antique booth, do you take stuff that's not antique to your antique booth? I feel like most of the stuff at those antique booths isn't actually antique items. It's just, you know, random stuff. These two would probably go together with the fleur-de-lis on top. And then this little one has something in here. That's the top of it. This is the bottom. I was running out of storage space to put stuff, so that's why I put it inside, the stuff inside of each other. But yeah, this was all free. Whoops. Well, it's broken now. Guess I won't be selling that one. It was already broken. I'm pretty sure, at least. I didn't really drop it or anything. And this is the clinging cross. Maybe that'll sell. But I picked it up. Also picked up Total Restore, especially a blend of healthy gut lining. These are expired. I will throw them away, but they were free, so I didn't see the expiration date until I got home. The best item I probably picked up, y'all saw it in the clip as well. This Sony 5-disc exchanger was only $1. This thing goes, I'm gonna throw the screenshots up right here. This thing might go for over $100 and plus shipping. It's a really good sale, really good find there. I almost said sale. I hadn't sold yet. I haven't listed it yet. I need to get around to listing it. Another cool thing about that was later on, I found that item and then I was going for all the free stuff. This is the remote for that. So really cool that I found the remote later on for that thing. I need to take out the batteries. Hey, it actually has Sony. I didn't know Sony made batteries. Did y'all know that? Sony actually makes batteries. I guess, I mean, if somebody will pay for it, you might as well sell them, but I didn't realize Sony made batteries. And then the last couple items are Scentsy warmers. Sold one already for 28 bucks. It was a Valentine's Scentsy warmer. I'll throw it up right here. Problem with it is the buyer got it and then said the bulb broke inside, and basically the base of the bulb was still stuck in the lighting thing, so you couldn't remove it. I haven't heard back from her since I said maybe use pliers or tweezers trying to twist it and get it out that way. So hopefully she was able to get it out and do something with it. But I got 3 more that I haven't sold yet. This one is like a holiday themed. I'm surprised it didn't sell. Maybe I had it priced too high. I thought I priced it pretty accurately, so maybe it just doesn't sell. I don't know for sure. But it's like a holly leaf and berry themed on it. So that's a cool item. I'm not sure what this one was exactly, but it's some kind of solar maybe with the flower. I don't remember what it was called. The coolest one, I'm about to break it, is this LSU themed one. So this one is LSU themed, obviously. It has the LSU tiger there, and it says Scentsy on the bottom. Also says Scentsy. It's pretty easy to tell Scentsy warmers. Maybe I should tighten the bulb. It's rotating in there. Scentsy warmers are pretty easy to tell. Usually it's on the bottom. On this one it's not, but I could see right there it said Scentsy. And I was going to buy it anyways for $1 because it was an LSU themed item. Let me see if this one says it. There we go. Usually, well, never mind. I thought they usually said it on the bottom. This one might, maybe this one's not Scentsy, but it looks like it is. It says Scentsy there. So that's where you see Scentsy. Is this one going to prove me right? Or am I going to be proven wrong and say that they don't say it anywhere? Maybe these are older Scentsy warmers. Because I thought the ones recent ones I picked up, you can see it on the bottom. There, it would say Scentsy somewhere in there, but I don't see it anywhere on there. But it does say it here. So that's how you can tell it's a Scentsy warmer. But that's it for that stop. Some pretty good profits already made, and definitely good profit with that Sony 5-disc CD changer, I think is what it is. On to the last clip. This is all the leftovers of an estate sale. This is just one room. There's a ton of Christmas stuff in the other rooms. This is right before Christmas, right before I left to go up to North Carolina. I do pick up 1 or 2 items here, but nothing too great. That was one of the items I think I picked up, but everything was 75% off, and most of it was still overpriced. So I'll cover in the summary what I picked up, but I don't have it to show because I couldn't find it to show y'all in the video. So this last estate sale, y'all don't see me pick up anything really. I did pick up 2 or 3 items. I don't have them to show. I'm not sure where they are. They're somewhere in this house. One was a Sony Walkman. It was probably worth 30 to 40 bucks. I found some of the little glass things. That estate sale was basically one that was left over from a previous weekend estate sale. Everything was 75% off, and they still had a ton left, which means they overpriced it by a ton. I actually did see Lonnie Garage Flips there, / Shed Flips. He was there as well at that estate sale, so. I think he picked up a couple items, but I think I picked up a little bit more than he did. I also picked up a VHS 4-pack, I think. It's probably going to go for 25 to 30 bucks. But that was it at that garage sale, and that's it for this video, guys. Thank you for coming along. Best item for me is the Sony or those 3 plush vintage plush that I sold. I also found the snail. If y'all saw the snail in there, that thing was like 25 to 30 bucks. Forgot about that until just now. But that's it for this video. Don't forget to leave a like. Comment with your favorite item. Mine's going to be Sony CD changer. And subscribe if not subscribed. Thanks for watching.